Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon, and is this going to be the death of Reddit? Apparently, Reddit crashed because of the growing subreddit blackout. That's a thing that was happening today. Remember we did a video on that? That a lot of subreddits were going to go dark today because they're angry that Reddit was going to charge more for their API. And I'm seeing this same discussion on Twitter now. People are angry that Twitter is giving preference to those who pay for blue checks, who pay for the service. And I'm like, do you forget how the internet started? Do you forget that back in the day, we all had to build our own websites and we had to pay to host those websites? And sometimes we had to shake down our members, our users for money. Yeah, apparently everyone is so used to everything being free, but the reality is that nothing is free. Somebody's footing the bill, and Reddit is running out of money. I think they're running out of ad revenue. I think they're running out of venture capital or access to venture capital. So they're kind of freaking out. Now they're going to force these third-party apps to pay more to try to make up some of that revenue or run them out of business, so people have to use the official Reddit apps, which they can monetize with ads. I'm sorry, it's very expensive to host a site like Reddit. This is the way the world works. Unfortunately, Reddit has courted an audience that doesn't like capitalism. So they don't like to pay for anything, right? They don't want to pay for everything. The internet's supposed to be free. Same with like YouTube, do you know how much it costs to run something like YouTube? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. This is not the audience you want to pander to. When the chips are down, they're not going to have any money to give you. They don't believe in capitalism. They think everything should be free, but you get what you deserve, right? This is the audience you wanted, Reddit. So we're going to talk about this. Same people were in for a sticker shock with Twitter charging, with Elon Musk charging for a blue check. And I think they're more upset about that than they are about the political leanings of Elon Musk. That was just the cherry on the shit-flavored sundae for them. That Elon Musk happens to lean right and that he's platforming right-wingers. Really, they were pissed off that to keep their blue checks, to actually be found or be heard on Twitter, they would have to pay $8 a month or whatever it is now. We're going to talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Geeky's not here. You'll still get a woohoo. She owes you a woohoo when she comes back. We're gonna talk about this. And I've been watching this situation with Twitch and Twitter and Reddit. And I think Discord is going to be hit by this too. Discord is looking to pick up more refugees from Reddit, and they're going to have the same problem. At some point in time, you have to charge. You can't just run a freaking soup kitchen. The internet is not a soup kitchen. And it is expensive, and I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that you're finding this out the hard way. Again, because the venture capital, the free money is running out. So we'll talk about Reddit first. The Verge, Reddit crashed because of the growing subreddit blackout. On the first day of a site-wide protest at Reddit's planned API changes, the website experienced a major outage. It went through some issues for many on Monday, with the outage happening the same day as thousands of subreddits went dark to protest the site's new API pricing terms. According to Reddit, the blackout was responsible for the problems. A significant number of subreddits shifted to private, causing some expected stability issues. And we've been working on resolving the anticipated issue. I guess they've resolved it as of my recording this video. So the company said the outage was fully resolved at 1:28 p.m. Eastern. Okay. The issue started Monday morning with Reddit's status page reporting a major outage affecting Reddit's desktop and mobile sites and its native mobile apps. We're aware of the problems loading content and are working to resolve the issue as quickly as possible, the company wrote. We're observing improvements across the site and expect issues to recover for most users. We will continue to closely monitor the situation. While the problems were going on for many Verge staffers, Reddit.com wasn't loading, but some subreddits were. There were around 43,000 user reports of issues on Down Detector at the peak of the issue. But the reports have since fallen significantly. They might use this as a reason as to why they need more money. Like, gosh, guys, if we just had more money, we could avoid problems like this. Or they might be looking at this like, you know what? Let's shake out some of these users. Let's shake them off our back because they're not worth anything to us. It's worth it for us to have fewer users, but all of those users are paying. Now, this is a totally different thing, unrelated to the API, but also related to the API, because they're charging third parties, right, a very significant amount of money, I guess, for access to their API, as I understand it. But I think eventually Reddit is going to wind up being like Twitter, where you're going to have to subscribe to Reddit Premium to do anything on the site. And again, it's worth it to them. It's worth it to have 100,000 people paying you $4 or $5 a month versus, a couple million people who don't pay you anything. And you can't even monetize those people with ads because they've got ad blockers on. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is going through the same thing right now. They're going through the same thing with the ad blockers, that they are not allowing people, and some, I don't know if it's been rolled out on a wide scale level or not, but they're not allowing people to view YouTube if they have an ad blocker turned on, because they're running out of money. Everybody's running out of money. Everything is just like, we are starting to realize the internet is not free. That is my takeaway from all of this. Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, all of this. The internet is not free. It's never been free. Somebody has to foot the bill for it. And if it's not venture capital, if it's not advertisers, it's you. It's you, the user. You're going to have to foot the bill for these platforms to survive. And it's a little bit like drugs, isn't it? Like you got it for free for a decade, and now you got to pay. You're used to it. You're addicted to it. It's become part of your daily life. And now you got to pay. Right? So more than 7,000 subreddits have gone private or read-only in response to the API pricing terms. It was supposed to be 3,500, so that's pretty significant, which is forcing developers of apps like Apollo to shut down at the end of the month. The tracking links in the previous paragraph don't work. Try this one. Okay. The new pricing will potentially be prohibitively expensive for developers by design, I'm sure, with Apollo for Reddit creator Christian Seelig saying he would have to pay more than $20 million a year to operate the app. Redditors are also unhappy with how the API changes could force some accessibility apps to shut down, though Reddit says the accessibility-focused apps will be granted an exception to the API pricing changes. Many subreddits are going dark for 48 hours from June 12th through the 14th. Some have chosen to stay private indefinitely until something changes at Reddit. Good luck with that. That said, the platform seems unwilling to budge. CEO Steve Huffman held the company line during an AMA on Friday, angering many Reddit users and causing some subreddits to go private earlier than planned. It's over. The internet as you have known it is over. We're going back to internet 1.0, which was pay to play, pay to win. That's what's happening. And there could be discussions had about net neutrality and all this stuff, but that is what's going on. Basically, all these companies decided, and I do believe it's in part due to Elon Musk, in part due to Twitter, but they all decided, hey, we don't need as many employees, and hey, we need to start charging for our services. If we can't monetize people with ads, we're going to have to shake them down for money some other way. So now they're saying that a lot of people are going to go to Discord, and guess what? Discord is going to have the same damn problem, but it's the same people. You can trace it back to LiveJournal. People, the same group of activists, internet users who think everything should be for free, who bitch and moan and complain about everything. Yeah, they started out on LiveJournal, then they infected Tumblr, and then they infected Twitter. And actually, Twitter and Reddit, I think, happened about the same time, because Reddit used to be mostly for techies. It used to be mostly for people that were into tech or worked in tech or otherwise had an interest in like internet drama. That's what Reddit was for. Same with Twitter. That's how Twitter started too. But they infected these platforms because they were free. And now they're going to jump over to Discord. I know for a fact that Discord has become a haven for stans and cancel culture. You want to know where most of the cancel culture is being coordinated? It's on Discord. Private Discords. People are doxing, they're documenting, and they're coordinating attacks on people they don't like. And usually it's over something fucking stupid like a fucking cartoon show or a comic book or a hot take about a celebrity or some shit like that. Because a lot of the people that are doing this sort of thing, they're freaking unemployed mental midgets And that's all they do all day. They spend all their time in Discord. And I've seen private Discords. I've had people send me links to Discords, screenshots from Discords. And I've seen some of this shit go on. And I'm like, oh my God, yeah, they could never get away with this publicly on, even Twitter or Tumblr. So yeah, they're gonna hide in the shadows and they're gonna go to Discord. And that's gonna be the next one that's gonna have to basically price these people out. And that's what I think is going on. I think that at the end of the day, all these social media platforms are pricing these people out because they all bitch and moan if they have to pay for anything. So that's how you get rid of them. You say, hey, I'm going to start charging. Soup kitchens closed, guys. We're going to have to charge. They'll bitch and moan and complain, but they'll have to leave. So yeah, they said Reddit users are boycotting the site for 48 hours and Discord is perfectly positioned to pick up the slack. Over 7,000 subreddits are on a 48-hour blackout to protest the platform's new charges to developers, third-party apps. They probably just have to. Discord, a popular group chat app, is poised to pick up some slack from Reddit during this time. Originally developed for gamers, Discord has attracted a wide range of users, including K-pop stans. There it is, guys. Stans are using Discord now. Discord is basically the new Twitter. The new old Twitter. See, I'm really confused now too. New old Twitter. Discord is basically the new old Twitter. This is where all the people have gone. They've gone from LiveJournal to Tumblr to Reddit to Twitter, and now they're over on Discord. Now, if you've got your own private Discord, you're fine. You're cool if it's private and people can't peek in. But just know that, like in general, that's where all this cancer. Yeah, that's about right. Cancel culture shit is taking place. Discord started out as a platform for gamers. That's true. And in 2015, and now it attracts a wide range of forum users, including those interested in writing and K-pop. So fanfic authors and stans. And I would say that they've actually taken over. They've overtaken the gamers, just like how they overtook the techies on Twitter and Reddit, And eventually Discord is going to have the exact same problem. They're going to have the exact same problem, and they're going to have to price people out. Starting Monday, Redditors are staging a blackout. They're saying 7,200 subreddits are taking part in the blackout, and some on Spicy Thunder 335's Reddit thread said they would join alternative discussion forums like Discord. Others questioned if the blackout would even work. Boycott and spread the word to Reddit's competition. Stay off Reddit entirely on June 12th through the 13th. Take to your favorite non-Reddit platform of choice and make some noise and support. Well, Discord, I hope you know what you're getting yourselves into, because a lot of social media platforms, when they were only interested in eyeballs, were like, sure, fam, come on over and squat on our platform and take a shit all over our existing users. That's cool because it counts as engagement, right? And I think we're going to see more curated social media platforms. You're going to have to pay to play. You might not have as many people on the platform, but again, I think they're going to be vetted through who is willing to pay for the service. And I think it's a good time to go back to hosting our own websites, honestly, because I think everything is going to be so fragmented now. There might not be a real advantage to being on any one of these platforms almost exclusively. I mean, just think about all these people, all this time they sunk into Twitter, growing a Twitter following, thinking that they were on the right side of history. And then all of a sudden, whoopsie doopsie, Elon Musk bought it. Now it's literally being called a Nazi cocktail party by the media. I think Reddit's going to go the same way because they have to. You want money. Conservatives tend to have money because they tend to like capitalism. So, you just kind of by default, you're kind of weeding out certain kinds of people. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm going to wrap it up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Sorry, I yelled loudly.
That's okay. I got the limiter on.
Okay. So
you can tell my kick
setting.
Yeah, you can
Wait,
tell.
really? It automatically limits it when I yell?
It does. When the pitch gets too high, it does. Sometimes if you sound like all robotic, it's because it's bringing the decibels down.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Help support the channel. Go to thereef.support and get early access to podcasts, videos, and other content. That's thereef.support.